Hello everyone. Today is about gold nibs. I've done a few before on this, right? So I've done the PenBBS gold nibs. I did one on the Chinese gold nibs. But you know what? Tonight it's all the gold nibs. It's going to be all the different locations. It's going to be Chinese. It's going to be Japanese. It's going to be the European ones and some special ones, some small ones, some big ones. Yeah, and comparison of the writing and general feel of these different creations. Wonder which ones we're going to like the most. No, I don't. I know which ones I like the most. Wonder which ones you guys are going to like the most. Let's get into it. All right, so here we are. This is it. We've got a bunch of brands here. We've got a bunch of different locations. So let's go through them group at a time. So first up, we have up here in the left, top left, the Pelikan pens. Now, these are all German, of course. The flagship one here, the M1000, is a very large pen. It's double broad. It's got some serious flexibility and it pumps out a huge amount of ink. These three then are the M800s. Now, kinda. This one is a genuine M805 Pelikan, so you can see it has those two bands there. It says Pelikan and it has the Pelikan on the top. These other two, not so much. These are ADMOC M800s, so they're still M800s, just these are Chinese. However, secret weapon, they have adapters and actual Pelikan nibs inside them, so they count. After the Pelikans, we have, whether I just show you the one off or two, I have two of these ones. This is the double broad version of the Lamy 2000. You can see there the 18 karat gold nib. We've got the fine as well, which is this one over here. However, it has some, see, so I just dried it off. Turns out when you squish the O-ring too much, long story, but yeah, I kind of need a new O-ring, so that's why. And I probably shouldn't use that pen because try as I might, I'll always get ink all over me, so let's just leave it at that. Lamy 2000, German, amazing, fantastic pen, really broad, really wet, awesome. Right, top right corner, what do we got here? So, here we have the pilots. So we have a vintage Pilot Elite. This one here, this is the 18 karat Pilot Elite. Beautiful pen, extremely well designed. Don't make it like they used to either. These ones here aren't really pilots, except for the bit that counts. So a bit like the, which one? The Pelikans there, where I replaced the bit that mattered. I've done the same with these ones. So this one here is a, I believe it's a stub. I've got one stub and I got one broad, and they go into these Jinhao clones of the Pilot Vanishing Point or Pilot Capless. So that's these. It's this one here. This is the new Jinhao 10, and yeah, this one has my other 18 karat gold Pilot Vanishing Point nib. We then move on to these couple of skins here from 365 Day Stationery. We've got this Urushi gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous skin. I'll probably just crack, but who cares? It's fine. This one has the coarse. No, this one has the FA nib. That's right. So it has that absolutely amazing flexi nib. It's got some red ink in there, and if I just zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Come on, get back into it. Oi! Really? That's awful. Well, whatever. You can see it. Nice and flexy. Red ebonite feed. I've shown you this pen loads and loads and loads because I love it. So, so good. What else? Well, okay, so that was that one. Go back out again. Oh, what do you reckon? Yeah, that's better. All right. So the Urushi lacquer one, we have this one here, which is the coarse nibbed one. So this has the 365 Day Stationery Makie Raden finish on this. Basically a shell that you buy separately, and then you can put the mechanism from, from the other Pilot custom pens or the Heritage pens. This one here is their Big Bundi coarse nib. It's in there for, I forget what one it is, I'm not going to try it, but it's, you know what, if I had eyes that worked, it would be done. Let's just have a quick look. What does it say on there? Actually read that, look at that. It is a 10. right? So it's not a 10 as in 10 mil like the Mont Blanc and all the other ones with like the 8s or whatever. No, this is pilot numbering. And this one tells you that it's a course, hence that really big, fat, juicy tipping material off the end there. Look at that. Glorious, eh? To there. Yeah, okay, good. So that's those two skins. We've got another one, 742, I think. Pilot Custom 742, that's right. So this accidentally came home with me today. I gave it to my partner, and here's that I've stolen it. Oh well. Sorry about that. It'll be in this video tonight. There it is, number 10, music nib. Double slits. Look at that, how pretty. From Pilot, my Pilot Custom 823. This one is a little bit bigger. The nib is a little bit larger on this one. A little bit more famous, a little bit more money. And yeah, this one, so it says 15 and it's an M and is very pretty. Standard nib, standard feed. It's pretty sweet. That's better. All right, great. So, lastly, got to get to the end here. Get on to the Chinese ones. Yoink. Perfect. So these ones we have, starting at the bottom, Wing Sung 629. Looks like a Mont Blanc 146. It ain't. We've got two of the Wing Sung 630. These ones have got the Rad End treatment from 365 Day Stationery again. So you've got this amazing mother of pearl. Although it is kind of funny. It's a bit like a rare photo of Roger Moore signed by Sean Connery or vice versa. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Simpsons. Yeah. This really looks like a pelican pattern, as you know from this one over here. All right, this not so much though. Again, it's a 630. This is the 632. So this one has, an 18 karat gold number 8 nib as standard. These ones, they come with steel nibs, but aftermarket I've bought some really nice 14 karat number 8 nibs. And then finally, last but not least, we have the 930. And the 930 is gigantic. Now let me show you this nib. Looky, looky. How absolutely ridiculous is that? There. So yeah, 18 karat, Junlei. It has the JF grind, which is the Junfeng grind, I think. And that one, oh man, come on, zoom in, please. Focus, perfect. Yeah, so the tipping there, you can see at the end how it's a bit of a, well, it's a weird shape. Let's call it fig-shaped, shall we, to keep things civil and lovely? Yeah, fig-shaped. And this can give you a really nice, line variation as you want it to go. Also, the fact that it's so absolutely gigantic means that you can do a lot because of the flexibility of the gold and creativity of the user. Yeah, that was silly, but whatever. I'll keep it in. Great, look at that. Yeah, all right, let's put it up against the others. So against the 632 maybe. So 632 up against this, up against the 930. So 632 is a number 8 nib there, and this one from the 930 is a number 9 nib. Makes a big difference, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. How insane. Crazy nib. Awesome nibs, they really are. All right, you didn't come here to look at nibs. Well, maybe you did. Yeah, who knows? I don't know why you're here. Anyway, let's do some writing samples, because that's why I'm here. I really like using these pens. Let's see which group you like the most. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's go over the top, shall we? So. What do you reckon? I reckon it is a B. I don't think it's the stub. How pretty is it though? Look at that thing. the top. No, that doesn't work at all. Stub? Yeah, maybe it's the stub. I think it might be. Should we try the other one? Yep, let's do that. This one. So, you know what? They're both pretty stubby, aren't they? There's only one way to tell. Well, there's probably better ways to tell, but this is the way I'm going to tell. All right, so it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear here. The Konpeki one is the stub, and the one here in the red is the broad. Isn't it? I reckon they are. All right, side by side. Here we go again. The red one here. So we're calling this one the broad. Oh, look at that. Looks really nice, doesn't it? Which ink? Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Phenomenal. Beautiful. Oh, ink's everywhere, but that's okay. All over the shot. All over. All right, next. Time for some urushi, maybe? My only urushi. At the moment. Here it is. Zoom in a bit. Now you can see it. Fancy, fancy pen. All right. We don't really care right now. That's not why we're here. We want this one. Ooh, and I'm going to have to override, aren't I? It's going to be awful. From here. Tricky. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, that's better. So, nah, can't do it upside down. Ah, man. I suck at this nib. Really do. What a pity. All right, what about the other one? So, same skin style, but instead this one has the planets and the stars and the orbits. How nice is it? Yeah, it's lots nice. It is. All right, let's open it up. Ha-ha! It is coarse. Here we are. Wow. Loads of ink, super wet, super smooth, super awesome. What is this? 14 karat? Of course it is. Right, what about pooling? What can we do for you there? Not much. It's quite stiff, eh? Really doesn't need to flex because look at all that ink. Yeah, loads. Beautiful pen. Next. All right, so yeah, here we are with the music nib. I said shouldn't have been with me tonight, but it is. Here it is. So. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I go underwriting like this as well. That's better. Not great for the camera, but makes a more reliable line, doesn't it? Go underneath like this. See the tines opening up a bit there? Let's see if we can do that, eh? Zoom in a bit. All right, here it is. What happens when I push a bit? Wow. Oh my goodness. Sublime, isn't it? What's the ink I hear you ask? I don't know. I hear myself reply. No, I think it's Vitel Finch. Yeah, I think it is. Unless there's glitter? No. No. I think that's what it is. Fabulous. Last one. Last of the pilots. I really should get some more, shouldn't I? My pilot collection really, it ends at the 823. Pilot Custom 823. I think it was the first gold nib I ever bought. And I got a medium because, you know, at the time I thought, oh, don't really know what I like. I think maybe I'll just sort of go somewhere in the middle there. And yeah, it's very nice nib. It's on the finer end of what I would normally use. So this is the Pilot. Oh, so quiet. I mean, it's the smoothest thing of all time. It's so smooth. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's just so good. It's so nice. All right, let's move on. So yeah, actually, you know what? Let's take a step back and have a think about what we've just got there. So this page is covered in ink from pens that were made in Japan. So it starts up here. It doesn't start here. They're all on the finer side apart from the coarse and the F. Oh, well, I suppose the FA is cheating. Actually, you know what? There's a bit of everything in this. I'm going to just be quiet and think before I start talking, saying silly things. There's some finer mediums. There's some broader broads. There's a really nice coarse. Lots of beauty. Love it. All right. Next location. I reckon we do the pelicans now. What do you think? Is that the way to go? Yeah, here they are. Here they are. So, start at the Big Daddy. This one, the M1000. Yeah, this one's special. It's also got a few problems from, assuming people know how to handle gold nibs. All right, so here it is, the M1000 by Pelican. And yeah, I know that it's been damaged. I know that the tip is very, very spread open and it shouldn't be, but hey, we all make mistakes. This one was assuming people know what they're doing, but sometimes they don't. All right, this is the, wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. Have you seen anything like that before? What a gorgeous nib. It is so crazy wet. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely bananas. All right, more. So, what am I going to say? We're going to say it's a number 8, a two-tone. It's 18K. Put it here. Yeah. It's so nice, isn't it? All right, what's up next? Should have ended with that, shouldn't I? Oh well. Oh dear, it's all right. Let's give yourself a bit more room there. Okay, next up. So it's going to be these ones. We've got 3 of them and they're different. They're all different. If we start with the Pelican M800, or actually M805 because it's got the silver finish there, or the rhodium finish. This one is not dual tone. This is just straight up silvery rhodium finish. Right? So this one here is the Pelican. And it's a BB. There we are. It is also an 18K rhodium plate, I think. Size, it's sort of like about a number 6, is it? Yeah, something like that. I don't know if it's exactly that. I don't even know how to measure that. Well, yeah, I do. Just being silly. What do you reckon? Amazing? Konpeki also, isn't it? Always is. Big heart. There you go. So many people reckon this is the greatest nib in the world. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? But when you've got this guy next to you, what do you reckon? I mean, look, it's still got that glistening wetness from it because there was just so much ink. Same ink, but just nowhere near as chaotic. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the M1000. That is, for me, that is the one. Yeah. And yeah, sure enough, it's extra juicy because of a mistake, but I like it. I really do. All right, what's next? Well, thisy one here. So, ADMOC M800 with a genuine Pelican M800 nib. You can see there it's double broad. And because of the green ray, beautiful rud end there, I've put in Odysseus by Van Diemen? Yeah, Van Diemen. That's the one. So it is. Let's see how we go here. Ink, please. I think I'm going to write upside down. It's not working very well with the camera here. So it is the nib. It's the Pelican M800 nib. Let's not be too hasty with the words there. And it is the ADMOC M800 pen. It has the B Pelican nib. There we are. And it has the Red and Green Ray by there we are. Look at that. Oh, and almost forgot. About, eh? Why'd I pick that ink? Well, it's because, look at that, how it's got like this pink, glittery, gorgeous light reflections there. Look at that ink, you'll see similar reflections with any luck. Yeah, believe me, there's a fair bit of pink in there. It's really pretty. Right. On to the next one, which also happens to be the last Pelican. So we have this one here. This one here is another genuine Pelican M800 nib. This one though, duotone, and it's in, well, first up let's call it the italic broad. It says IB, right? And so this one, so ADMOC M800 pen with M800 nib. Yeah. All right, we have italic broad. And we have Konpeki. Okay, so how special is that? I mean, in terms of line width variation, whoa, look at that statement. Even without pressing there, if I just go straight down, no force at all. Yeah, amazing. And with force, oh, in fact, loops. Pretty good. All right. All right, that's the pelicans. Ripping through them. While we're on that massive one there with a little bit of Konpeki in it, we should do this one. So this is the Lamy 2000 double broad with no leakage. Isn't it pretty? So Lamy. Whew. Okay, I think it's 18. Should be 18. How squeaky. Like it? It's not scratchy, just vibrating. Spectacular, isn't it? So good. Okay, we reckon Chinese? Yeah, Chinese time. Okay, start with the 629. The Wing Sung 629. There it is. It's a smaller one, so it's a size 6. Well, smaller than what? It's smaller than the the Wing Sung 630. This is the 629. And this one here is... Oh, so smooth. Isn't it? Incredible. You don't say. Very nice. All right, moving up from here, we get into the territory of the 630, which is the size of the Mont Blanc 149. Do we call it the goat? What are we going to call it? We'll just call it the 149. What do you reckon? All right, so this one here, focus please. Yes, good. So this one has that heartbeat slit JF grind on a broad 14 carat nib. That says a lot. All right, let's write some words on the paper. Yeah. All right, first things first. That was terrible focus. Here we are. And it is a heartbeat. Konpeki. Love hearts. Just the one? Yeah, just the one. All right, what about line width? So, oh yeah, you know what? Upside down like this. It's going to be spectacular, isn't it? No, you know what? It's not. It's got a pull. That doesn't really work. I have to go this way. Let's try again. Whoa. How good's that? How good's that? One more. Yeah, these are amazing. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. All right, next one. It's my second one of those. Similar one, but it's in the green ray. So another 630. Same nib. Well, different nib, but it's supposed to be the same. So So again, this is the so I don't know what this is actually now, because that is not Konpeki. I reckon that is something like that. And yeah, I'm not so sure. Come on, that's terrible. Again. That's better. Also quite squeaky. Not as squeaky as the other one, but points for trying. All right, and 2 to go. We have the 632. So where are we going to put that one? Let's put it up here. This one here. So 18 carat number 8. Wowee. Beautiful. I think it's a B. Who knows? Whatever. This is 18K gold. And the majestic blue. J or G? I don't know. I'm an idiot, aren't I? Yeah. Yep. Something like that. What do you reckon? If I go on the tip. Lower down. Not much changed. Yeah. I think it's a straight up broad. Nothing fancy about it. Apart from the 18 carat giganticness of it. Actually, no. Not giganticness. Not giganticness. This is giganticness. Giganticness isn't a thing, Simon. Shush. Oh my goodness. Not giganticness. Not giganticness. Huge. So wet, isn't it? Oh, look at that thing open up. Let's get some focus happening here. Oh. Right. Other side a bit. This one. Yep. Beautiful. last bits. So these ones we've done recently, so do we really need to? I think we all know the answer to that. Got 4 pens here. They are all PenBBS. We have a zoom that's not letting me zoom. Come on, man. Oh, whatever. Who cares? All right, the 2 big ones, these ones here, and the 2 littler ones, which are these 2 here. Start off with the big ones. We've got this pressed number 8, B-line nib as they call it, PenBBS, 14 karat gold. And here it says, after I write it there, and this is, I forget which one. Yo. See it split open again, eh? Look at this. Yeah. In focus? Yeah, that's better. Gorgeous. Then the other one. So this one, hand engraved, incredible, just beyond belief. So nice. Double broad, ebonite feed. Go. Come on, Pecky. There you have it, folks. Right, last 2. Last 2. We have the pressed number 4 grind, 14 karat. This is in a number 6. So this is the, which one is it? This is the PenBBS. Yeah, so much ink on my hand from this, hey? PenBBS 556. Like so. There we go. There we go. It's very nice, isn't it? So wet. How does it? What's so special about this pen to make it so nice? I just can't tell. I mean, in terms of the mechanics of it, like how does that nib flow so well? I don't know. I really don't. Last one. Nyangao finish by PenBBS. Hand grind Al nib with another calligraphy grind. Let's do it. So number 6 size. And Which grind? I forget. Oops. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at that. Here we are. That's it. What's the best? What do you reckon? Like, honestly, what do you reckon? Which is the best in all of that? What's the best? I got no clue. They're all so good. Can't wait to hear what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments. All right, bye everybody. It's time for me to go to bed. See ya.